All right, guys, it's time to start that Kings Association. This is Eric Paul. As you can see, some trades there. John Salmons, Francisco Garcia, Travis Outlaw, and a 2014 first-round pick for Nicolas Batum and Sean Williams, or whatever his name is. And James Johnson for, let me scroll down here, Lance Stevenson and Miles Plumlee. And I think a second-round pick or something like that. You can see the rotation here. So let's get right into this thing. The reason why I kept Tyler Honeycutt was because he was the same ranking as Garcia and James Johnson, which is crazy because James Johnson is better than Tyler Honeycutt in real life. But you do what you do. Tyler Honeycutt has a better shot in this game, so I kept him. Aaron Brooks and Tyreek Evans at the guards. DeMarcus Cousins at the center. And Nicolas Batum and Jason Thompson at the forwards. I was amazed that I was able to trade John Salmons, Francisco Garcia, and a draft pick for Nicolas Batum. I already have him on the Raptors, so it's like a bonus. You can see the Bulls line up there. Derrick Rose is in. I kind of wish he wasn't, you know, because that's just going to make it 10 times harder to win, because this Bulls team is good. They're tough defensively. I didn't remember to put on the Kings black jerseys for this game. Back in Black is in full swing, and the Kings always wear black jerseys, or at least now they do. They wear those new throwback black jerseys on the first couple of games of the season, obviously because it's the first game of the season and the first home game. And you can see right there, DeMarcus Cousins passes it off to Jason Thompson for the easy two, and Nicolas Batum lighting it up. Welcome to Sacramento, and in this case, Chicago, because that's where we are. But the Bulls, they're really good, so they're doing that kind of stuff. Isaiah Thomas passes it to Nicolas Batum for the easy three. Bad shot for Isaiah Thomas. Jason Thompson with that 6'11 frame going in there for the easy two. Jason Thompson, he's starting over Thomas Robinson, even though he's 5 points worse than Robinson in the game, which is just not true in reality there. Thompson is a much better player than Thomas Robinson. But he's 6'11", he can go up and get the boards. We need that height. This team isn't very good on the rebounds, and the score will show that later. Batum lighting it up again from three. He's 4 for 6 from downtown. That's extremely good. Set up on the game. I am playing All-Star, 10-minute quarters, and I'm making stupid decisions like that. That was a terrible pass. I had to call a timeout there. So this roster is something special here. I've got a bunch of players. I turned off player chemistry for this association. It was driving me crazy because all these players wanted something, and Isaiah Thomas, 5'9" with a dunk. I don't think he can really do that, but hey, if he can do it in the game, I'm fine with that. But anyway, I turned off player chemistry because all these players are good enough to start for some teams, and the game knows that. The game doesn't realize, though, that these players are content with being on the bench. I may be starting Aaron Brooks over Isaiah Thomas, but that's a rating issue. I actually would prefer to start Isaiah Thomas like in real life. There's a halftime score right there, 59-44. Kings are getting blown out. Batum is going to do everything he can to get the Kings back into the game. Tyreek Evans, he really hasn't had much action in this game, but he's going to get that spin off the post, pump fake, and a nice layup in the paint. A little slow for Tyreek, but whatever. Batum lights it up again from three. He is on fire from out there. And little Isaiah Thomas with the 3. This team has a lot of shooters. Even Tyreek Evans from 3. That's a rare shot. But anyway, I'm going to explain my roster decisions, and hopefully you guys can follow. Obviously, I have 2 starting point guards that are good enough. I wasn't even going to touch them. And Aaron Brooks, which just made a shot, and Isaiah Thomas. Chuck Hayes there. Great. Backup power forward and center. He's super strong, even though he's 6'6". He can still go up and get the boards. He's getting about 20 minutes a game. At the shooting guard position, I got Tyreek Evans starting. Marcus Thornton is the 6th man. That's real life right there. And Jimmer Fredette lighting it up from 3 for his first shot of the game. At the power forward, Jason Thompson. DeMarcus Cousins at center. Marcus Thornton, obviously, at 6th man. Isaiah Thomas, role player, 7th guy off the bench. Thomas Robinson and Chuck Hayes are switching back and forth between 8th and 9th. And my 10th player, Jimmer Fredette, he's barely getting any minutes, but he can still rain from 3. That wasn't him taking the shot, but I'm just mentioning it. Aaron Brooks with the ankle breaker there. This game's winding down. The Kings are getting blown out. I'm not using Tyler Honeycutt or Miles Plumlee for the most part. I think I gave Honeycutt a couple minutes in this game by accident, but it really didn't do anything. But Plumlee is a good, he's a big guy for 5, or he's a 56, but he's 7 feet tall. Well, anyway, this game's winding down here. Jimmer Fredette with the last-second shot. And that's going to do it for the Kings. And they walk away with their first loss of the season to the Bulls. I'll explain more about the roster in the next video. But this is going to be a really fun, exciting series for me to do. A 4th series on this channel. Always want to bring more basketball and some compact video times. This one's clocking in less than 8 minutes. Let's look at some stats here. Batum with 33 points. Jason Thompson knocking down 17. Jimmer Fredette worked his way up the board. And D. Cuz not having a great night. Anyway, guys, this is Eric Paul, and thanks for watching.